And do you believe commercial production of your jet suit is possible for the future? And can humans one day fly to work?
So commercial production, yes. I mean, the entire suit now is 3D printed, and it's very easy to scale that up. And we have sold a couple of suits to discerning clients of ours that learned to fly with us and then wanted to have their own suit commissioned. It's a little, in terms of practicality, it's a little bit like a Formula One car. Mm-hmm. It's not ideal to go to the shops or take the kids to school in one, but you could if you really had to. I don't know where you put the kid or the shopping, but anyway, you could in theory. But it's more that there are specialist applications, obviously entertainment, training people, military. We've got a huge activity in that area, and also search and rescue. But as those markets, specialist markets, allow us and fuel us to refine the technology more and more and more, that will open up more and more mainstream use. I mean, we are due to launch our electric version in the coming few weeks, actually, which has the promise eventually, as batteries get lighter, to be something that becomes more and more mainstream. And if I just pause and think, the first motor cars were considered noisy, smelly, and ludicrous compared to a horse at the time, look how relentless improvement has gone and fueled that journey and become, now an everyday object.
And is there a sustainability element to it? Obviously, you mentioned the electric versions coming out soon. Does the original utilize fuel, and how have you been able to adapt the original to create something more sustainable?
Yeah, so I mean, this uses jet engines, which traditionally would burn jet fuel, but we have and we can burn biodiesel and biojet, which is a nice interim solution. And as I've said, we are launching the electric version, which brings with it the potential of then running off sustainably generated electricity. So, it is a challenge because we are looking for something that's a very dense form of energy storage and propulsive force generation, which is hard to beat a jet engine. But as I've described, there are ways to do this, and we're on that pathway.